Hi people all over there. This is a short video of explanation, demonstration how to zero your red dot sight on your pistol crossbow. In this case, the new PD5 of Steambow and a red dot sight mounted on 45 or 35 degrees. But first I will show you the standard mounting mode in the regular way, and it's the most fastest and easiest incomplicated mode how it works, and we don't need any technical tool or help like a bore sight or something. All you need is a balance, this is important, and a minimum of 2 bolts which have the same weight. Okay, let's go. If you're interested in, stay tuned. First of all, I have to change the position of my red dot. It's mounted here with a small Picatinny rail element on 35 or 45 or 38.765 degrees of depth for backup side, or for other ideas I will explain it at the end of this video. So let's mount it in the regular way on the top. Okay, my red dot, it's called, if you don't know it till now, Defender XL Vortex with 8 minutes of angle. Yes. Okay, where do I mount it? I can choose it wherever I want it on my PD5. I prefer in the middle. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This method which I show you is possible for every red dot sight. For scopes too, but there are more details to handle with. Yes. Okay. Bolts. You need, as I said in the beginning, a minimum of 2 bolts with the same weight. These ones have a weight of 7.5 bolts. 7.5 means in this case 7.5 inches. 214 grain. And 214 grain. Okay. Yeah. My prototype. Many people recommend or do this general with the bore sight. Yes, it's possible, but it's not necessary if you shoot only on short range. My method is much more faster. Okay. Different spot now. The next thing which I have to do is to mark a dot or to sign a cross everywhere where I want. I prefer the middle of your target. Yes, the best one. This is a little sticker, and so I don't need no pen. Okay, I changed the spot. Now I'm in my kitchen, and here is a chair for stabilization, my pistol crossbow. A red dot sight is a tactical sight. It's only absolute precise when we are finished, when you have the same bolt weight, the same limb, the same crossbow for sure, and the same distance. If you change the distance or the bolt weight, the hitting point will go down or up. Yes, and if the bolt is not correct too. So I have to control my bolts before I do this game. Okay, let's go. Cut. And let's take a look. We change the camera. Oh, we do the color. Yes. Oops, sorry. Okay. Nearly perfect. A little bit too high. And a little bit to the left. Germany, we call it auf 11 Uhr, at 11 o'clock, pilot system for navigation. Okay, now I show you. Also, even it's such a little distance, I will show you what I do now. Okay, continue. Locked. Safe. Okay. Every red dot side is different. You have left and right and up and down. And now I have to go down because my bolt was too high. So I have to take a look. Very hard to see at my red dot because it's so small. Okay, it's safe. Now I take the tool, spot or aim. I aim at the point where the black sticker where I hit, and now I adjust. I twist the screw to the middle, to the center, the point which I wanted to hit. In my case, a little bit down. Yeah, and you have to fix your crossbow. Okay, only 2 turns. Let's take a look. You see, this was the first hit, and this was the second. Yeah, 2 twists were too much. 1 up. Okay. Damn. Okay. Yes, and you see, everything works fine. When your first shot go here or here with more distance to the middle, is much more easier. Yeah. Aim at the point where the first, for example, you aim here and the bolt is sitting here. Then second shot, aim here, aiming, and correct adjust with your tool your red dot sight to the middle which you wanted to hit, and then hit another time, and then shoot another time. And it's possible you have to correct a little bit 2 or 3 times, and then everything works. Important, same bolt weight, control your knocks, your bolts, your tips, and control your string too. And everything is finished in 10 minutes. This was the hit, and I place a little second sticker, or I use a pen on it. Okay, and now you see. Yes, and you see, everything works fine. When your first shot go here or here with more distance to the middle is much more easier. Yeah. Aim at the point where the first, for example, you aim here and the ball is sitting here. Then second shot, aim here, aiming, and correct adjust with your tool your red dot sight to the middle which you wanted to hit, and then hit another time and then shoot another time. And it's possible you have to correct a little bit 2 or 3 times and then everything works. Important, same bolt weight, control your knocks, your bolts, your tips, and control your string too. And everything is finished in 10 minutes. To mount a red dot sight on 45 or 35 degrees can have several reasons. It depends on the shooter. For example, if you want to shoot behind a wall or beneath a wall, around a corner or something, it could be an advantage to have the possibility to reduce your silhouette, yeah, for covering. For me, it's just this motivation for sports because it's much more difficult, and I want to explain you now what is so difficult in this game. Yeah, if you use it only as a backup sight for aiming in a nearly direction, yeah, you can do whatever you want, but if you want to aim correctly, it's not so easy. If you mount it on this angle, there will be a crossing point. You come from the side and you will only hit at the specific distance. If you mount it on the top, you only have to elevate to go up and down with your aiming, and here on 45 degrees you have to go into the third dimension, which means also left and right. Because, for example, at 10 yards, you adjust it at 10 yards, it's perfectly. At 11 yards, it goes to the side. If you're not at 10 yards, it goes to the left. And this is the problem. Yeah, you have to think in 3 dimensions if you mount it on 45 or 35 degrees. Yeah, and second point, if you do not have a red dot sight which is parallax free, there will be a second challenge, a second quest for you, because you don't have the same stopping point in your shoulder, and this will also cause parallax effects which you have to compensate. Yeah, but only for a backup, to having a direction where to shoot. It's not so complicated. Okay, if you have any questions in this topic, or if something doesn't work, how I explain it, please let me a comment, or if you're satisfied with this video, with this explanation, and would be a pleasure if you give me a like, or if you follow me if you do not do it till now, and if you don't want to do it. Yeah, and if you want to buy something from Steamboat, I have a 10% discount one time in Europe for Steamboat. It's in the description. Okay, so have a nice day. Outtakes. If you don't have a parallax free red dot sight and you're only using a standard red dot sight with no parallax free feature, I can show you how to hit perfectly too. It's just a matter of shooting technique, just to mention. So let me a comment if you're interested in. Regards, my friends.